folk. This is the Virgo reading, and I would like to preface with a welcome to any new subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your support. That is to everyone here. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to start off with the tea leaf and then move on to 𝕃'𝕌ℕ𝔼 tarot, the enchanted tarot, mystical healing reading cards, and gypsy oracle cards, and as always some charms at the end there. So let's go ahead and get started here. I also want to go ahead and wish you all a happy birthday. For those who it's past for Virgo season, and for those where it is still coming up, you know, happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Okay. So, I do also want to state, this is something you'll have to look into yourself if you feel intrigued to do so, but there are a lot of aspects going on with Mercury this month that could have certain effects on you, so something to look into. I did specifically feel both with the sun being in your sign, but also with a few of the other aspects, one of them being in sextile to Mars, there being a boost but also a increased libido, so something just to be aware of. You know, you can use that fuel for yourself here for some gain, but yeah, you'll have to look in. There's a lot going on this month for you with the aspects, and it affects both you and Gemini as well. We have Rose. Romance is in the air. I meant to grab these first. So we have January. That could be a prominent time for you. And March. So both of those months, either past or future, have some significant some significance for you. And we have happiness, and I love that there's the sun there, and the sun entering your sign. So, and with romance in the air, you know, I did get that you'd have a higher libido. Perhaps there's some flirting going on if you're not in a relationship, or even in the relationship. Within your relationship, there could be an extra boost there, some flirtations. Okay, beware of great pride, but also peacock. You know, that's just gonna be about peacocking yourself. You know, having good balance of in your ego, and like knowing, you know, not being afraid to flaunt it. Especially, we have a lot of flirtatious energy here, is what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling that's more with flaunting it with your partner, or, you know, putting yourself out there. We have Star, great or guaranteed success. We have Throne, position of authority. So you do, in positions of authority, have to like balance out your pride and have a healthy ego. So do still keep that in mind. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So there might be something you need to take the wheel on. We have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. This also came out for Leo. I'm getting here, like, you're balancing and practicing, like, I think you're a very independent person, and you appreciate, you know, your independence and time with yourself or with your friends, and this is kind of giving me to like make sure you balance your independence with also, you know, working on relationships as well, you know, having good balance there. We have the beetle, good fortune. And we have a banquet, or bouquet. Interesting is banquet, perhaps you're going to a banquet. But bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So that again could be that flirtatious energy that I was feeling. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot here. I suddenly just got very cold. For Virgo, please. Messages for the beautiful Virgos here. What does Virgo need to see for the highest good? Okay, so we have here the Knave of Swords, which is equivalent to the Page of Swords. You know, these did fall reversed, but I really am feeling them upright. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut that I really strongly feel like these are meant to be upright. But yes, we have the Page of Swords. So that's kind of exploring different ideas. And exploring your thoughts. You know, I'll read both since I did, you know, they did fall in reverse. So in reverse, that could be about not overthinking. So being mindful not to overthink, especially with so much energy going on in your sign and with your planet this month. So yeah, try not to overthink. But I feel like they're kind of coming in both ways anyways, because I did get in your meditation also about you're in this place of wanting to try new things. Okay, a lot going on with Mercury, may feel high libido, new moon. That new moon really affected you, and it provoked a lot of like these changes and wanting to try new things. You're getting into this empowerment and feeling refreshed and renewed and wanting to try new things, and all around. But like I am getting in self-care, you're trying new things, perhaps new routines, new hair, going new places. That can be like new hangout spots. That could be going to a new spa. It's just getting, you know, so much new stuff going on because you're wanting to try new things. You might get antsy throughout this month, and so as this happens, breathe and ground yourself. So try not to overthink. I also was getting butterflies in the stomach, in my stomach, but I felt it was for you for sure. And that could be that flirtation and romance in the air. Maybe nervous and excited about something as well, and celebration. And that could be this offer coming in. So yeah, so there could be an offer coming in as well. Something that you're nervous about. Try not to overthink it. It's going to be very exciting. You're feeling just both that bundle of nerves and excitement all at once. But you know, just try not to overthink it because you're going to really enjoy it. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, or not in reverse, in the challenge position. So there could be some jealousy around you. You could feel this, like some envy for something that somebody has, or somebody might feel that way with you. And like I said that because of the beware of great pride. Be mindful not to gloat, perhaps about this possible position coming in. Be mindful not to gloat because others might not be in such position. They might be going through it, so do be mindful not to gloat. We have 9 of Wands in your challenge as well. So try not to burn yourself out taking on so much, because it's such a busy month and you have this boost, and you might just end up, you know, running with the wind on it. And then that might, you know, if you don't make sure to take time to rest, and because you're feeling so good, you know, then you'll burn out. So do rest, so do, you know, take it easy. We have the 7 of Wands, but it was in reverse. So I am feeling like you feel like there's a lot of competition, and you're fearful that maybe you're not qualified, or in some way that this won't work out for you. But good fortune is on your side. You're taking the wheel. You are guaranteed success. So don't let that feeling block you. Also, perfectionism. Don't let perfectionism block you in any way. For those of you who don't know quite what you want to do yet with your life, you know, perhaps perfectionism is getting in the way. So take advantage of this feeling of wanting to explore things and, you know, get a feel for what it is that you really enjoy, what really brings you happiness. We have the 3 of Swords here. So there you've faced some grief that you are moving through. I see you're learning how to not carry this with you any longer. you are learning to stand tall and be strong and independent within yourself and not let this weigh you down any longer. Alright, so we have the 5 of Swords as your outcome. So there is going to be some kind of draw on something. It is happening for your growth, so do be mindful of how you approach this interaction with whomever this might be. And again, this could be that warning of beware of great pride. And success guaranteed to you. Like, this is something you are going to face and, you know, win. I say that because I don't, with quotations, because I don't want to say like, oh, fight's gonna happen, you're gonna win. Like, because you do need to be aware of pride, but I just mean it's not going, like, it's something you're gonna grow from. And you ultimately succeed. It's not going to set you back. Let's put it that way. But yeah, there's going to be some kind of drawl. I'm just getting the word drawl. Where, you know, whoever it is that you feel this competition with, perhaps, you both end up coming neck and neck with each other. Alright, let's go ahead and clarify. Messages for Virgo, please. What does beautiful Virgo here need to know? Whoa. Okay, no, not these. Messages for Virgo. Yes, Virgo. Need to see for their highest good. Yeah, that came out too, so we'll just take it. Okay. So we have 3 of Wands. So you perhaps have been waiting to hear back on an offer, on a position. We have a Death. I think this is having to do with that new moon and the fact that you're ready for change. You're approaching this month with this like boost, this renewal, and this like being ready for change. Endings and new beginnings. 6 of Hearts, which is the 6 of Cups. You might also be looking back at memories. And we do also have that aspect of Mars and Cancer. And, you know, Cancerians and those affected by the planet Mars, you know, extra feel it, but everybody does feel it, and it is about familial ties, home life, relationships. So I think you are looking back at memories and your childhood and, you know, growing from that as well in this period. We have Princess of Pentacles. So yeah, you are definitely taking the stride of this offer. You are in control of your destiny. We have 7 of Wands in the reverse. That's twice here. So, okay, that's again about beware of great pride. Try not to gloat at all. Let your work speak for itself. There might be other people going through a hard time. This could be your family. Perhaps you didn't feel very encouraged throughout your childhood, and this causes you to want to share like your accomplishments with your family, and while they might be proud of you, they might be going through a tough time, so it might be like difficult for them. So we have the Tower in reverse and the 6 of Swords. So this argument, this drawl or duel, I think I'm getting drawl because it's like you come up neck to neck, and it's really just ends up being a period of growth for you both. Try not to lose your head. I keep just getting that idea that like in war and fighting, like nobody really truly wins. But you know, that is somewhat wrong in the sense that like there's always something to be learned. There is always a gain in some form or another, and you are learning from this. But there is something that perhaps you're avoiding. You try to take the high road, is what I'm getting with this. Try to take the high road, and whenever this comes up, whatever this is for you, this argument or disagreement or duel, we did get that someone will try to make you do something against your will. So stand your ground, try not to lose your head, and take the high road. And be understanding of whatever this person might be going through. Alright, I am getting for some this might be a guardian, a parent. I am somewhat feeling maternal energy. It doesn't have to be, but perhaps there is something going on. Maybe they've had some struggles in their career path, or maybe they're feeling the woes of like aging. They're just not in the best spirits right now, and so do be mindful. If an argument comes up, if some issue comes up, give yourself self-respect for sure. Set boundaries, do what you need to do, but just, be mindful in the way that you do so. Alright, we will get your mystical healing card. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Virgo, please. We will take these because they flipped, but these we will not. Okay, quite a bit here. We have excess clear thinking. So I think that's again about like being discerning in the way that you handle this, the way you talk, in all matters, but because something has been unraveling, and it could be this relationship, it could be a familial bond, it could be, you know, it's however it resonates to you. But also, you know, there's a clear path to take within this. And so it's like, you know, some words, sometimes you say things you don't mean, and it's almost like coming up to the wall. Like, so yeah, I'm getting set healthy boundaries, but don't put up walls. Don't be too closed off in your thinking. And don't hold back your love. Because you don't want to create any dead ends. We have minimize guilt. So don't feel any shame. Okay, this could also have to do with that, you know, you felt perhaps not as encouraged, so then that over time perhaps made you feel like you have to seek out and share, let's say, just share your accomplishments. No, you don't need validation from anybody, but also like minimize your guilt. Let go of whatever, if you feel any shame caused by this. Or if you perhaps, okay, I'm getting specifically with this money falling here. Okay, be mindful not to overspend, but if you have in the past, you know, give yourself grace. You know, look at it as you treated yourself and you learned like from that, oh, this might have affected me, and you know, next time I'll be more careful. We have learn from karma. Yeah, that very much so ties with all of that. So yeah, any lessons that have come up in your life, any cycles that have repeated, you know, you're looking at those and learning from them. Also with whatever this argument or thing that might occur, you're gonna reflect on it. We have contemplate death and beyond. So yeah, you're going to reflect on it. You know, there's a wheel here, you know, a maze that's shaped like a wheel here. Do we have another wheel? And then the wheel. So it's a lot about cycles, endings, and new beginnings. I think you're going through many shifts right now. Love your body. So the guilt could also have to do with that. So be mindful of and give yourself grace as well with anything that you've done that perhaps has been harmful for your body. You know, give yourself grace, but look at it, reflect, observe, but do so without judgment, without I should say like rash judgment. And yeah, give your body love love and respect. Also, I'm just getting self-respect with that, with not doing something against your own will. We have step into the unknown. That's time to trying new things that you're getting into here. Release fear. So yeah, you might be nervous. I think you're excited at the same time, but you are nervous. And don't let that block you, because you are going to have so much fun as you step into the unknown. Listen to your guardian angel. So yeah, you're being very called to connect with yourself on a deeper level. That's going to be through the observing, but also just meditating and trying to really listen to how you're being guided. And it is a yes. So if you're waiting to hear back on something that you've been, like a position or whatever it might be for you, it is a yes. You've got this. Alright, let's get your Gypsy Oracle cards. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to see for their highest good? Okay. We have priest, so that can be about education. That could be about traditions. With this clock tower here, I am feeling education specifically. Some of you might go back to school. We have scholar, so yeah, it looks like some of you are going back to school or taking a course or a class of some kind. You could already be in school. And we have consolation. This could be about this argument that occurs. So seek consolation so that you can get stuff out before you face this, and that way, your emotions don't just burst out. You've thought things through ahead of time. Of course, that can't always happen, but yeah, or even after you might seek consolation. But also just being understanding. Let's get your turn. This one flew over here. We have an elephant. Okay, so this elephant has two unique things about it. It has a heart on the ear, so that's about, being understanding, listening, hearing out what somebody has to say with love. But it also has, it's probably supposed to be a flower, but it's reminding me of a gear on the stomach. So that's telling me to look at your solar plexus, perhaps do some healing there. That does have to do with will and pride, so that might be something to heal. But it also is saying, don't get too caught into the cycles. Also, you're, again, the endings and new beginnings. You're releasing some cycles, beginning some new journeys. But yeah, don't get too caught in the gear, caught in the motions. There's the term. Don't get too caught in the motions. Make sure to have some fun. And to listen to yourself as well, and what your body needs. We have the peace sign, so keep the peace. We have the wreath, which again is about cycles, new beginnings, new endings. We have so much about like the wheel here. But also, okay, I have to stop. We have 2 peace signs. So you will make peace with one another. But yeah, 2 things for Christmas here. The wreath and the gingerbread man, which also came out for Leo along with this wheel. But yeah, so January just is after Christmas, so that season might hold some importance. We did get about tradition, so making sure you give that time to your family and tradition. We have the heart. I'm getting with romance there, and a flirtatious, especially with these cherries, yeah. Flirtations are definitely occurring. We have the moon with the star in it. So this is saying like, don't, again, perhaps you weren't encouraged much growing up. Do different things, like each person's gonna be unique. So I think you're going to gain some insight about that, some understanding, but also, you're shining anyways, and you don't need any validation from anybody. You don't need, you're empowering yourself, and, let everything speak for itself. You do not need to gloat, allow yourself to feel this purely for yourself. And we have the starfish, healing those emotions, and the wheel. So yeah, we had lots about the wheel here. So new endings and new beginnings, taking the wheel of your life, of your destiny. And yeah, so we will leave this here. I appreciate so much any of the support that I've received from all of you. You're all so dear to me, and I thank you so much just for being here. Thank you for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. And until next time, lovely folk.